Matt Ogle with VYPE. I'm speaking with
Ailey-Marie Willis.
Yeah, we got a spring shoot, even though it's December. We're feeling it right now. Got the elements up here at this rooftop at Incarnate Word Academy. Okay, you were just told today, apparently, you're going to be the golf captain. So, I mean, what's your mind thinking at this moment? Like, why do you think they chose you, and what do you hope to do in this role?
Well, I'm not really sure why they chose me. Like I said, I didn't know I was golf captain until 20 minutes ago. I thought it was a senior, because usually that's how it works. The senior gets captain, and then I thought next year I was going to be captain, but everybody, even the seniors, told me I was going to be the captain. So I don't really know. I'm probably going to tell my mom about that tonight. Be like, Mom, I didn't know I was a captain. But I really think that I was captain because I know a lot about golf. Me and my dad are like golf fanatics. He played a sport in college, and then he wanted me to go play a sport in college. So I think it's just because I have the knowledge of the sport. And I feel like I'm also very welcoming. I don't really judge based on like, oh, if you're good at golf or if you're not. So I think I'm just like a person that they can talk to.
Very cool. Very cool. So, I mean, I know you'll have to travel. Y'all don't have a golf course in the middle of Houston, so you'll have to travel for it. So have you been like a golfer for most of your life? Like you said, your dad kind of got you into it. What's your favorite part about it? Is it like the difficulty of it, the kind of getting your best moment, or I guess trying to beat yourself every single time? What is it about it that appeals to you?
Well, I actually haven't done golf all my life. I started 4 years ago when I was in 8th grade. And from there, I played it recreationally for about a year or two. And then when I started to get into high school, I got a little bit more serious after I won my first tournament. So, and then I proved to myself, I was like, wow, I can be pretty good at this. So I went from there. Traveling wise, it's like, it's okay. I have to travel like 30 minutes to get to a golf course. It's kind of difficult when you're in the middle of downtown to find a golf course that's actually pretty decent, I would say. But for the most part, golf here is like pretty good. I love the girls. That's the reason why I play. I love meeting new people. At first, I did not like this sport at all. I grew to like it more and more the more I met people, the more people told me about themselves. I have a whole bunch of friends because of it. I have a lot of connections, which I think is really good to build. So yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. So you told me you came to Incarnate Word Academy when you were in 9th grade. So were you like in public school before that, or were you at a different private school? Where were you before?
I was at a different private school. I was gonna be a lifer there. I thought I was gonna graduate from that school. And then my mom decided I need to change the scenery. We interviewed here, got in. She was like, okay, yeah, let's go. So from here, I've been here ever since 9th grade. It's been amazing. I love the girls here. They're like my family. I trust them. They're like, there's a great sense of sisterhood here. I can trust every single girl here with like my life if I ever needed to. I can always call on them. They'll answer. It's just great.
It's cool. I mean, like I told the tennis captain, I love the scenery. Like, I mean, I'm a big Astros fan. I can imagine the traffic can be bad at times.
Yeah.
But I mean, do y'all get to like eat lunch up here by any chance, or is it just kind of like an occasional time you get to come up here?
Up here is mostly senior privilege. There's some days where we can come up here, like if the seniors aren't here, we'll sneak up here, but most of the time it's a senior privilege. Every other time we usually eat like downstairs or in the halls. It's just so wherever, but I would love to eat up here next year. Number one, like the scenery is so beautiful. You can see Minute Maids, so if there's like an afternoon game, you can try to see who's in it, but it's really difficult. And then obviously you have like the downtown scenery. You can see the sunset, the sunrise, and the senior sunrise is up here.
It's got a great aesthetic appeal to it. So what about outside of golf? I know you said you kind of started it recently, but you're a junior now. So what is it that you like to do that, I mean, maybe it's a certain elective, something that people don't know about you as much?
I don't know. Ever since about sophomore year, I make golf my entire life. I've tried really hard for it to not be my entire life, but it's really difficult when I commit myself to something. I want to fulfill it all the way through. But outside of golf, honestly, I really like bowling, and I will never bowl like recreationally. It's just something fun to do. Like if I go to an event, I want to bowl. I love bowling, or I just love running. I love walking. Walking is like one of my favorite things to do. So I love any sort of cardio. I'm not a big gym person at all, but running or walking, I can do that.
I wouldn't say it's the opposite for me. I mean, I was good at cardio. Now it's kind of a necessity because I'm like, I gotta keep the weight off, but I like to work out. Anyways, thanks you for your time. You're junior captain, ready to have an iron fist among your classmates.
I don't know about iron.
It's kind of a play on words since you play with golf clubs. Okay, anyways, yeah, thanks for your time and good luck this year.
Thank you.